Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, we have the JAZMM model number 211WB. It's an AM/FM weather band portable radio. You can find this retailing currently at Amazon USA for $12.59. That's not bad. I saw the price drop from $13.99 to this price. But this also had a coupon, again, into making this video, for 20% off, bringing the price even lower down to $10.09. Yeah, decent bargain for $10. Let's take a look at it. You've probably seen the other one I reviewed on my channel. If not, I did the AM/FM one only, didn't have the weather band. And it looks like that. In the box, on the other one was the same as this. You flip it over and it had the weather band version on it. So, yeah, it's kind of a dual purpose box. There you go, get some information on the side in case I missed something. There you go. On this side here, it says we got the USA model and we got the 211WB. Sweet. Take everything out of the box. Let's see what we get. So in the box, we get the star of the show. Da-da-da. Awesome. Okay. Looks just like the other model I reviewed. Yep. I'll have that in the iCard section up there, the AM/FM one. If you're wondering, this is the better one. It's like, which one do I get? You get this one. Here we go. We got the card. Hope you love it. Tell it to your friends. Yeah, I like this card. I'm telling it to my friends right now. All my friends are my viewers. Yes. And thank you to those watching Radio Waves. Awesome. You can email them. Boom. All right, great. And then we have a user manual here. Portable radio. Nothing fancy about that. They got a little paragraph there. Nothing about the radio, though. Just about if you have a problem or something. A little feature set. Again, pretty basic. Important tips. Read them, know them, practice them, I guess. Or beware. There you go, AA batteries. Yeah, it runs on standard batteries. People like that. It's a good thing. There's our band select switch, tuning knob, and volume. Wow. Note. Earphone jack, good thing to have, right? It's even got an LED. Check it out with a switch. I think that's awesome. I'm into that. I like it. Specification, you can see we got the full FM band for the US, 87 to 108. AM band, 10 kHz stepped, 520 to 1710. We got a weather band. There you go, some measurements again, and earphone jack. There you are. Wait. Yep, main channel. Okay, cool. Throw that aside as well. So let's talk about dimensions of this radio. 5 inches in height, 2 3/4 inches in width. We have a depth of 1 3/8 of an inch. That's from front to the back of the bell clip. Since I can't remove the bell clip, we'll include it in the measurement. I'm not a fan of bell clips, as you guys know. Some of you guys know. I'm more of a Harry lanyard on small radios. Perfect. All right, so size comparison. I have usually a few radios over here. You guys know, right? CC pocket in the house. Yeah, it makes this thing look rather large, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. $10. Hey, you're getting $10 worth of plastic. All right. You've invested in plastic. How about it? Nice. It's the black gold. I don't know where I'm going, but anyway, I'm having fun. CC Skywave 2. Yeah, we're not going to do a frequency checking. We're just going to have fun tuning the bands today. Nothing crazy, but there you go for size comparison. Good little radio. This is weather radio as well. And if you don't have those, we have, of course, the illustrious Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can smack it like no one can. He loves JAZMM radios from China land. Ding, 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 China land. It's got to have a flashlight, man. To make Iron Man smile, man. I never smile. No, he never smiles. It's part of the suit. All right, anyway, he takes off. So let's talk about features of the 211WB. All right. Not Warner Brothers. Weather band. Yeah, I get it. It's being funny, trying to, Hey, don't joke, man. Your jokes aren't great. Well, to me, they're great. And that's all that matters. Anyway, okay, features. You're wondering, come on, let's get to it. All right, $10 radio, what can you expect? Well, you can expect a switch on the side here to do something. It turns on an LED on top of the radio. Sweet. It's a cool white LED. I'll bring Iron Man back in. Kind of washes out colors, but hey, if you lose your keys in the dark and you got your radio in your hand, you can find your keys. Rock on. Power goes out. Or listen to your weather alert. It's like, severe tornado. Something's coming towards your house. Power goes out. You can at least see what's going on as you get zapped up into the tornado. Whisked away. Zapped. Lovely. Anyway, cool light. Start the thing off. Come on. Okay, so we got a recessed FM antenna. That is sweet. I love to see that on a radio. Absolutely amazing. This antenna comes up, unlocks here, and it pivots 360 degrees almost. Look at that. That is great. Look at that. And turn into a stand. Some people think that's cool, I think. I don't know. Does it stand? Yeah, it does stand. Look at that. I wouldn't normally do that. Probably break it. But 16.5 inches. So if you're wondering, 16.5 inches gets you quite a bit. So good reception there. All right. Going to the front of the radio, we got our dial. AM 520-1710. FM at the bottom, A7108. Nicely labeled in white with an orange indicator. Fairly accurate dial. Weather band. It's not really showing the positions of the channels. You just wing it. I'm sure you can figure it out. A red battery life indicator. Got a red LED, and then I got a green LED here for tuning indication. Now, the cool thing about this radio, it doesn't pop when the AM band is tuned. On the original AM/FM version, it would pop with that tuning light on the AM band. It doesn't do it anymore on this model. Sweet. About a 2-inch speaker there. Volume is about the same as the other one. It sounds good. It's okay. You know, it's tolerable. It's not too tinny, but it is bright. We got a little sticker here. I love leaving the stickers on. You know me. JAZMM. Yep, I can say it that way. Band select switch off. Weather band AM. FM AM. Tuning dial here, or tuning wheel for the dial there. Volume control. You saw the LED. Sweet. We got a carry lanyard here. Hook point. Headphone jack for listening. You can, let's see, no stereo for a headphone experience. But you get no low-level hiss, so you can listen at low volumes with no hissing. Nice. FM, expect moderate lows. Weak mids, moderate highs. Kind of sound like you were in a can. It was weird. I don't know. It's like, okay, hello out there. Somebody let me out of the can, please. That's what it sounds like. It was all right, but it was kind of weak in the mids. And normally I don't have a radio that does that. AM is bright mid-range tone, which is exceptional. And then weather is a standard low neutral tone. Rockin'. Back of the radio, you have your belt clip. It even says portable radio in case you forgot. And then back here we got 2 AA batteries. I get this door open. Yeah, it's a tight one. Hinged, so you don't lose it. There's your 2 AA batteries. So for $10, we're rocking. So let's go reception report on all 3 bands, and then we'll go right to the radio and start demoing it. So FM reception report, you know, I guys like to do fair, okay, good, very good, excellent. This one scored an okay to good, right in the middle, like a standard analog radio, even though this is a DSP radio. It's just the way it is. It found 50 stations, which isn't spectacular. I was expecting 60 plus, but didn't get it with this radio. Kind of hugs the stronger stations, and that's about it, even with that longer antenna. So it found 50 stations overall, which is, again, right in the middle, average. And then same with selectivity, I give it okay to good rating. So it's not a bad rating, just know it's an average rating. It's very average. Same with the AM during the day. It's good for locals. It's good for some semi-locals. It has kind of a slower acting automatic gain control. So when you find a station, it's kind of a weaker one. Just wait a second. Make sure it's pointing the right direction, and it'll come in tune. It's pretty cool that it works that way, but yeah, it's a little slower acting. AGC circuit. And a weather band, it's average. It found 4 of the 7 channels. Usually a better one would be 6 or 5, so that's usually above average. This is average at 4. So again, not bad, just average. So $10 average, right? Rock on. All right, let's turn it on and have some fun. So we're going to demo some music. I got, let's see, a new transmitter set up, so it might sound a little weird. Hopefully it sounds okay. FM transmitter 3, I finally got this out of the box, and we're going to see what it does. It looks similar to the other one I had. It's a little different display. We'll see how it sounds. All right, so we got that. We'll be using a Sony MP3 player, playing royalty-free music right here. Have it off to the side. Okay, let's turn this up. Here we can hear. So we gotta go to FM. So weather band. There we go. Rocking. Back it up. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll never have the sacred stone. Oh, this you crazy mother.
There you go. You got it. Boom. There's a little demo. It works out pretty good. A little older MP3 player. Rocking away. I noticed it's got a little bit of hiss to it. That's the transmitter. It's the new transmitter. All right. Okay. Might be because I'm close to it. I'm not sure. But yeah, I noticed that. It has a little hiss to it. All right. So rock and roll. So what we're going to do here is hook up a wire. And we're going to go through all three bands. Yeah. All right. Cool. So I'm just going to take this little antenna here, flip it up. Hopefully don't hit anything. Let's hook up a wire. Now this wire you can pick up anywhere. It's a Kato T1 wire. And I'm going to hook up right to this telescopic whip here. There you go. Let's get some reception in my subfloor basement here. And then we'll show you the time and give you my location. So, all right. Let's go ahead. I put in here the cards here to get the color correction because when I was doing this, it looks kind of like yellowish. It's like, what's going on here? So, gets the color back. So Iron Man's going to hang out. So the current time we have, it's 11:48 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm in Chicago, Illinois, USA. for the sake of these 3 band scans, and it is the month of May 2025. Sweet, let's go rock. All right, so we're going to the bottom of the FM band, and here we can hear, hit the AM band and weather band to finish it off. So let's go ahead and do the FM. And I'll just cruise quickly because, yeah, I can't hover on music.
Harder to realize how old you are. You know, oh my gosh, okay. And after our 55th read,
I understand what you're asking. To do in Paris, here's their midfielder Declan Rice. We can go out there and we can achieve.
My soul is crying.
Yesterday before your Declan Rice. We can go out there and we can achieve something great for this club. And now I'm taking every second night.
There will be a day he will come and wipe our tears on. But you lost. This doesn't have to be the big.
Besándose, lengüita aquí, lengüita allá. Es incómodo. Right. So maybe a little bit more than 5 minutes, but you certainly think.
Postseason, the game winner. Chicago Southland. Lavish hotel rooms and suites.
I told you it was available today and today only. They said you're foolish if you don't.
Emails when everyone else is sleeping.
VA benefits are available to those who. I spill beer on my here at the Almond Joy Factory where tropical vibes abound. Are you sick of jobs? Or share June 27th only at Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Vacation's gonna start right here.
Doubled? With Boost Mobile, you pay $25 a month forever.
Some guys are only about taking it.
Not music. 104.3 Jams.
If you get lost on me. Every time you come around, you know
Everywhere you go with the free Odyssey app on your mobile device and smart.
it's the last on guard. Looking like I still.
Okay, you get the idea, right? That's it. It's the FM band. It does okay. You know, it's all right. It's some of the strong stations can sound slightly overdriven, but it's not too bad for $10. I'll take it. All right. So let's go to the AM band. We'll just leave the antenna up, I guess. I'm gonna be moving the radio around because it's got an internal antenna for that. And you know what? I was gonna say weather band. Let's do weather band next. Makes sense. There we are. Now, this thing makes some crackling noise on channel 4 for some reason, but I've had that before on inexpensive radios. This is channel 7 coming in. Pretty basic here.
Lows in the lower 50s. West winds around 5 miles per hour late in the evening, becoming south in the late evening and overnight.
So that's my local. And go over the noise.
Becoming
Here's the noise, I think, right here.
gusts up to 25 miles per hour in the afternoon. And for Wednesday, the current
Oh, it didn't do it. Good. All
11:55
right. Here's 3.
p.m. Central Daylight Time. Now here is the hazardous weather outlook for portions of east central Wisconsin, south central Wisconsin, and southeast Wisconsin. Information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed. Now for the official national weather outlook for the period Wednesday through Tuesday. Cold front Wednesday will bring gusty northerly winds Wednesday and Thursday.
So there's the 4 channels. Pretty simple, right? Yep. No weather alert, just storming outside, clicking on, hear what's going on, and boom, you know what's happening in your area.
For tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time.
Cool. No hazardous weather. That's a good thing, right? So let's go to the AM band and finish this up. So we're going to go up to the AM band there. Not going to spend a ton of time here. Just collapse this antenna. And we'll do final thoughts after this. All right. So tuck this antenna back. I do like that it holds here. Clips right in there. Nice. Kind of like the old Sonys did it. It's just little touches like that. For a $10 radio, I'm pretty impressed. Especially this battery tuning light setup. Amazing. Oh, I need to put you back. Color definitely gets wonky, man. What's up?
It's just so easy to fit into my life.
All right.
After just a few months, I was amazed by how much thicker and stronger my hair.
Same with the AM band. I noticed that stronger stations might sound a little overdriven again, but not bad. Just some people might not notice it. I kind of notice a little bit. Not enough to really bother me, but it's there. It's going to find locals.
The IRS is cracking down by sending out collection letters, garnishing paychecks.
Here's 560WB Chicago.
On homes and businesses. They call it enforced compliance, and you better watch out because penalties.
You better watch out. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would normally say 630 Chatham, Ontario, but let's keep going. Just could be WSM. I could have jumped that far up. Who knows? Let's try. Let's keep going.
Single tickets and season passes on sale now at Ryman.com. The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next...
I think this is WSM 650 Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles south. I think so. It sounded like it. You notice how the tuning light came on after a little bit? It was kind of quiet, and then it slowly creeped in with the volume. Yeah, and the tuning light went on and locked in. So nice. Lets you know you're pointing the radio the right way.
And Alex.
Listen to history that doesn't suck on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
I didn't ask to be thrown
I think it's the 670, the score to SCR Chicago.
ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
Senior analyst Philip Nova. China also reopened today. Being the largest oil importer, buyers would have lightly jumped to
700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east. Going from memory here.
growth in Europe. In Europe, companies are expected to report growth.
Plus, check out the weekly flyer on Menards.com for plenty more great deals happening.
So if it sounds a little overdriven, just turn the volume down. 720 WGN Chicago.
Thy ticket, Lady Jennifer of Coolidge.
Well, many thanks, good sir.
You know, you spent so much time and stress dealing with a bad contractor. You'd have given anything to start over again, do it right once with good.
I think this is Zoomer Radio 740, Toronto, Ontario. Sounds about right.
Well, you will find the best
Yep.
for your next project. InsideOutsideGuys.com. Sponsored by U.S. Waterproofing. If you see a foundation crack,
I don't know, U.S. waterproofing? I don't think so.
so don't just get it repaired, get protected. At U.S. Waterproofing, we're not only experts at sealing leaks, we're a complete solution to keep your basement dry. From our
in June to defend Illinois sanctuary policies and military flights deporting
Okay, we went right to 780 WBBM News Radio.
sources who spoke with CBS News. WBBM Sport.
and enjoy no interest of paid in full in 1 year. U.S. Waterproofing.
Probably Atlanta.
This is the great voice of the Great Lakes. WJR AM and WDVD HD2 Detroit.
There you go. You got it right there. Detroit, Michigan, 276 miles to the east here. All right, cool. So it's getting some of the stuff in. It's just a little tedious.
India fired missiles into Pakistani-controlled territory.
Right here would be Zoomer Radio. It's probably not coming in good. Yeah, that would be 740.
Well, there is a new wrinkle in Southside Senior Care Facility. Please recall to the region's...
Okay, let's keep going.
Vatican released the images of each of these Vatican employees.
Junction that blocked the policy while litigation takes place. Since there were a state identification card or passport, or they'll face extra...
Their channel, I'm meteorologist Mark Thibodeau, WLS AM 890 with another update in 30 minutes.
That skipped a lot. That was 890. So not a great radio for the evening. Just for your locals, pretty much. You might pick up a couple semi-locals, semi-distance. Could be a tough night.
Has been scrambling in Pennsylvania to get real ID. He says...
Let's zip up the band.
For everything that you guys do, because you guys have really educated me on a lot of things that
Liev tries to regain a seat. Olivia Stefanovich has more. I'll be taking over the parliament.
He said she's being framed by others who beat him to death.
Denies any involvement in that attack, but the Indian government accuses Pakistan.
Ettaragan reports.
The Indian government says that it had...
Canada is not for sale.
As you know from real estate, there are...
Okay, I heard Waterloo, Iowa, probably. Is it KCNI? Is that what I heard? If I know anything about it, I'll put a pop up there. Might have been one I found a while back or something. I don't know. That's cool to hear it.
Special bonus episode where we answer the questions that are on every Thursday. There's at Fox News Podcast.
Freaking loud.
It's time for the community calendar with Brandon Gray on Wham! Talk 1600 AM and 92.7 FM. The Ann Arbor Summer Festival.
I have a little pop-up for that down there. I think it's Michigan.
Light series taking place outdoors at Top of the Park from June 13th through the 29th. All
Cool, we got the call letters and frequency. Beautiful. I think that's it. Yeah, it's pretty weak on the AM band here. Okay. It's alright. Enough to get things done, right? For $10, I'm not going to whine too much about it, but you know I'm a fan about medium wave. Okay, turn this thing off. Boom. Off. Alright, let's do final thoughts on this thing. Likes, what I like about it. It's affordable, right? $10. I'm really happy about that. It's got decent weather and FM reception. Rockin'. There's no... I'm like, man, it slipped off. There's no popping on the AM band. Awesome. Has a headphone jack. Yeah, cool, right? So you can save power on your radio by plugging in headphones. Always a good thing to have. What else? LED flashlight, you know. Hey, it's got it. Use it. Standard battery operation. AA's. Hey, everybody has them. Use them. Rock and roll. That is nice to have. And, of course, the hinged battery door so you don't lose the battery door. Okay. Awesome. So it's like a good backup radio overall, pretty much. I haven't really gone to my dislikes and wants, but you guys can figure it out probably. Dislikes and wants. FM stereo on the headphone jack would be sweet. Of course, better headphone experience. Add a shortwave band and probably clean up the audio a little bit. Like I said, you could hear in some of the stations it sounded overdriven, especially on the AM band, on really strong stations. It wasn't pleasant to listen to. It was kind of like too much gain or something on it. But otherwise, it's an emergency radio, and it works fine for the weather. It works fine for most FM. And then you got your AM band. Now, the AM band's cool because on the semi-locals, they sound fantastic. And, of course, there's no popping anymore, so that is a good thing. So, overall, an excellent value when it's under $13. If it's $10, there's a lot of $10 radios out there. This one is right up there with them. There's another model, the 239WB. I'll link it up here. Sometimes that one goes on sale for $10 as well. That's a great radio. Prunus makes it now. I think it's a J-161W. I really like that radio. That's a good one. And I would put it on par as a better radio than this one, and sometimes the same price. So if you don't like the looks of this one and you want something more traditional looking, you might want to check that one out. So overall, yeah, it's not a bad radio. This one's not bad at all for $10. I'd take it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. 2, if you like JAZMM radios and want to see more, hit subscribe to the bell icon if you haven't already at 30 minutes in. And 3, comment down below what you think about the 211WB. Is it worth $10? Let me know. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.